Okay, folks, today we're taking a look at the HK CC-9. This is a brand new gun. Just hit the shelves in what, about October? And I would imagine it took quite a while to get in the pipeline and stuff like that. So this is basically a brand new gun. This is their subcompact entry into the CCW market. People have been begging HK to make a gun like this for, I don't know, probably at least 15 years. I love HK. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool HK man. I love the P7. I like the VP9 a lot. They're beautiful, highly technically proficient guns. You know, their design philosophy and their motto is no compromise, and their guns absolutely reflect that. They're extremely good guns. I've handled the VP9, the P7 I've owned for years. We've reviewed the P30 on this channel, P30 SK. Really, really nice guns, and they've been really nice, highly regarded professional grade guns for a long, long time. So let's take a look at the features of this one. The first thing that stuck out to me that I really like this is a little stipling right here for the thumb. If you're using a proper thumbs forward grip, yeah, little things like this where they put thought into it. And you got a nice little stippled pad on there for that. Very, very nice. Very simple. It's got all your basic controls. Ambidextrous slide release. This is the takedown lever right here. Okay, so to take the slide off, we're just going to flick this little slide lever down here. Let her go forward. Comes right off. Now, one of the things that I really don't like about a Glock pistol is to take it apart, you got the little levers, but you have to pull the trigger for the slide to come off. To me, that's a design flaw. Pulling the trigger is part of the firing process. It's not part of the disassembly process. That's something that James Yeager used to say all the time, and I agree with him about that. Most modern manufacturers have done away with that, and HK has as well. So kudos to them for that. So just flip the lever down, let your slide forward, comes right off. You don't have to pull the trigger. So that's really nice. It's super easy to disassemble. And basically from there, it's like any other Browning tilt lock. Reassemble, we're just going to lock the slide back, flick the lever up. Good to go. Okay. So very nice. Now this comes pre-cut for optics. Right there. And this is an RMSC footprint. It does not come with tritium night sights because that's not a thing in Europe. They have the glow-in-the-dark style sights, which are very effective as long as you have a flashlight in your pocket or something like that, where you can hit it for just 1 second and you can see they glow like a dickens. And then they'll glow for a few minutes. You can see how good that glows. So as long as you have the ability to hit it with a flashlight for a second, you're good to go. When you do hit these with a flashlight, if you hit it with a bright flashlight, they're actually significantly brighter than tritium. This has tritium. And the tritium doesn't really glow in the daytime, whereas this, right after you, just gonna 1 second, boom, and you can see how that thing like glows like the sun. So they do have an upside. The downside is you need a source of light for them to glow. But you know, there's a bunch of companies that sell aftermarket tritium sights for that, if that's your thing. In fact, some companies sell combination like H3. I've tested their High-Vis H3. I've tested their sights in the past, and they have the capability to use fiber optics with tritium behind it. And then you also have companies that make a tritium dot surrounded by the glow in the dark. So that's even better. XS Big Dot Sights has that capability. And some others, I think Night Vision is another company that has that feature. So really nice. Okay, so dimensionally, we're exactly 6 inches long. It's 0.99 inches thick. And it's got a 3.33 inch barrel, which is a decent size. If you compare this to my Smith & Wesson Shield, this has a 3-inch barrel, or 3.1, and it's actually the same length. So the HK, you're getting an extra 0.23 inches of barrel for the same length out of your gun. So that's nice. A little bit of German space magic right there. Weighs 18.4 ounces with the magazine, which is a good weight. I believe the SIG 365, the original model, is about the lightest one out there. That's about 16. My Smith & Wesson, this is an M&P 1, stripped bare without all the accessories, is about 20 ounces. The Glock 43X, this is a 43. I'll put the weight for that on screen. And then this one, the LCP Max, which is what I carry every day, with 13 rounds, fully loaded is 15 ounces, which is why I love this gun. And then we got a Smith & Wesson CNX. So what we're going to do here is hold these guns side by side so you can compare the size difference. That's the CSX. It's a little more diminutive. I should get the beaver tail line up. Okay. Then the Glock 43. Then the LCP Max, which is about the smallest thing around. And then the Smith & Wesson. Now this has an aftermarket rail and a red dot, so obviously it's a bit bigger than it would normally be. Very comparable in size though. And then a Glock 17 just for comparison's sake. So big difference, very small. It's a very nice compact size gun. And I think that you'll be very happy with the size of this if this is what you choose to go with. So we got a downpour going out there, but I'm going to venture out there and do some shooting because I love y'all. All right, so left to right, we got an 8-inch clanger. We have a half-size bowling pin. We have an 8x12 A-zone target, and we have a 6-inch clanger. I'm going to go up there next to that tree. It's about 20 yards. I'm going to fire left to right and see how we shoot with this guy. Okay, one last thing we wanted to show you. This comes with 110 and 112 round mag. That's the 12 round. And you get all your fingers on there very nicely. This is personally what I would use. I am a big believer in having all my fingers on the gun. And then the flush fit 10 and your bottom finger holds off. Hangs off a little bit. Okay, so for me, I was aiming at the head, starting at about 22, 23 yards, and it was low. I hit left. Low. I moved up to about 17 yards. It was still low. I got to about 12 yards, and aiming at the head, I was hitting the target. So. For me, this does not mean it will be for you. For me, this gun shoots very, very low with my Fiocchi range dynamics. Now, other rounds will hit higher or lower. I have no idea what these sights are regulated for. For me, I would definitely put a red dot on this gun for me. Once I knew where my aiming point was, as you saw, I had no problem scoring hits. So, I'm not even going to try and shoot my 100-yard target. I would have to hold like 5 targets high with where these sights are regulated for me. But very nice gun, very cool. It's definitely light. It's definitely compact. I definitely like the 12 round mag best. I imagine eventually HK will come out with some longer mags for this. HK or someone else will, base plates and stuff like that. And this is big enough. 3.3 inches is big enough that you could use this for a primary home defense gun, especially once they come out with some longer mags. And this being an HK, you could take this pretty much to the gates of hell and not worry about it failing on you, not worry about it breaking or jamming. I mean, HK guns are no compromise. They are the best. They have been the best for a long, long time, and they continue to be the best, in my opinion. But this is their striker fired entry in the subcompact market. I really like it. The recoil was very manageable. It's got this finger groove in it. It's got really nice stipling on the side, and the stipling right here for your thumb. And that right there, that's big enough that I think like an Olight PL Mini size light will definitely fit on there. You're going to be limited in the type of light choices that you have, but that light should definitely fit. Okay, so this is HK's entry into the subcompact market. It's very nice. It's very shootable. The recoil was very, very manageable. It's easily upgradable with the red dot, which I would definitely go for myself. I like where it's got the stipling on the side here for your thumb. It's got excellent stipling and a finger groove on the grip. It's just a good, well thought out, well designed gun, very ergonomic. And this being an HK, you could literally take this to the gates of hell with you. You could take this to Ukraine and fight in their war tomorrow with this, if that was your desire. Boy, we got the thunder and the lightning and the rain going on out here. And this is it compared to an LCP Max. So even compared to the smallest concealed carry guns in the market, this is a reasonable size. So definitely a very cool gun. I think if you're an HK man, you'll absolutely love this. I think if you're not an HK man, you should be. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remind me out.